Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RAYGO Reactions. Oh, don't you just love a 12-string guitar? I do. I really do. Boys and girls, hit that subscribe button for the 12-string. On today's episode, guys, one of our subscribers by the name of Deadpool, who's an absolute legend, by the way, he's requested a song. Thank you very much for your support to the channel and for requesting a song, Deadpool. He has said, Joe, can you react to Rodger Waters' Pigs? Brackets, 3 different ones, live. This is at the Wall, I'm guessing, because I reacted to In the Flesh, and now I'm guessing this is at the same gig. I'm still like this, very unsure with the whole situation, but I figured out in the last episode that Rodger Waters and David Gilmour do not like each other, and the last time they played was in 2011, which was at my surprise, having the fact that they must have been in their 50s but still falling out. I don't know the reason why they're falling out. I was just under the impression that we stopped falling out and calling each other names when we was in school, but I don't know, guys. At the end of the day, I don't know what's gone on there. It could have been some rough terrain, you know. And I know there's a lot of you guys in the comments section are absolutely saying that Rodger Waters is a bit of an However, besides that, if you take the face away, the band's amazing. So, I don't know. I just find it funny. I'm intrigued because I like finding out things by you guys in the comment section below. So, anyway, forget that. Today's about the song. Without further ado, let's get into this. 300,000 people. 300,000 people. That's sick. Great tone. Got to say, it sounds sick. Now, the bass sounds very nice, and he is playing the bass and singing at the same time, which it's not unusual, but you don't really see it. It's like kind of unique for the lead singer to be playing the bass instead of a guitar. because it's a bit different, you know. The bass is more, has to be tighter than the guitar. You can't, if you're singing and playing guitar, it's okay to be you know, a millisecond out of time or a millisecond pre-time, you know. It's okay to be too quick to the mark or after the mark. It's okay. With a bass, you want to be on the beat every time with the kick. So doing that and singing at the same time is a bit different, and it does require a bit more concentration, because when you start getting sloppy with a bass, there's certain instruments you can't get sloppy with, and the bass is one of them. Especially when you want the song to sound tight and thumping and have a heartbeat. I think I know one reason people don't really like Rodger Waters, and I think it's his strong opinion towards politics. Now, we don't talk politics. We don't talk politics on this channel. Everyone's got their own views on stuff. I ain't even going to give mine. But I will say this. When you're going to be so strong about it in front of so many people, it's definitely going to make you a distasteful, because people have only got, they've all got their own opinion. You know, there's a couple ways to go, and half of them are usually going to hate you. And I think that's one thing you don't do. I think leave it out. Musicians, actors, when they start, you know, when they go to the Golden Globes and they start giving their opinion on politics, shh. Leave it out. There's no need, because you're only going to get this. Let the politicians do that. But then at the same time, you do have to have your, you know, you got to speak. You got to speak when you, because it's only those people who have got higher tongues than us guys. You know what I mean? Because no one takes our word for it. But again, we don't get into politics. But I think that's one reason he's getting so much heat. Let me know in the comments, guys, if I'm right. That pig is sick.
Bus stop red pig. Ha ha, she'll ride you up. You fucked up old hag. Ha ha, she'll ride you up.
Sounds like David Gilmour's playing that guitar. Same tone.
You're nearly a good laugh, almost worth a quick grin. You're like the feel of steel. Your heart stuck with a hat pin.
Piano.
Fun with a handgun. You're nearly a laugh. You're nearly a laugh, but you're really a cry.
That's so sick. One cool thing about what Pink Floyd did, they had so many unique song names and etc. Like, and you could use it to the, well, I suppose loads of bands have song names, but what they've done is they've created a world around it. You know, like dogs of war, and then you got this barking and stuff coming in at the beginning, and the big screen with the German shepherds, and then you got like pigs with the pig inflatable. They've made it a show as well. That you don't really see anymore. Who are you going to watch nowadays where when you go is this big, fancy, like, cool, that's there. I went and watched AC/DC in 2016. Oh, no, 2000, yeah, one of them. And Axl Rose was the singer. And, you know, you had Hell's Bells and the bells there, and you would ring it. And then you had, what's her face? Rosie, whole lot of Rosie, and this big blown up Rosie thing would come out. It was sick, mate. No one's doing stuff like this. That's why everyone wants these old bands to be doing these big tours, because nowadays it's a microphone, you're there for an hour, and it's like, what did I even just see? You know what I mean? That was just not memorable. I will say, David Gilmour's vocals are better. Playing that. The songs, it's alright. Like, I've got to be brutally honest, guys. What's going on? Like, I'm 2 minutes in. Is someone going to do something? Is someone going to stand out and shine? That's the reason David Gilmour and his shows are that bit more interesting to me. Up to now, and by the way, I'm not leaning towards David Gilmour. I still want to see what Rodger's got. I'll give you the pros to Rodger in a minute, because he has got some cool stuff going on. But David Gilmour will start ripping it out, doing a solo. Like, there's no one doing a solo or anything. This is just like 2 minutes of down it, down, down it, down. You better start showing me something right now, because this song's 11 minutes long, and up to now, Rodger, I'm not seeing much. Gotta be honest, guys. Sounds good, but I wanna. I'll do it if I have to. That's nice bass. just zoned out and thought of something. Let me finish it.
Mary, nearly a treat. Mary, nearly a treat, but you breathing your cry.
The actual song sounded very tight. It's very well performed. It was good. But that's all it was. Now, I've got to be honest. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm trying to discover as much music as possible and what I can take away from it and etc. From this, I can't take anything away from that. That was anything. There was no light shone on anyone at any point. Now, I know you don't always have to have some moment that's in particularly standoutish. Sometimes you can take the back seat. All of you can take the back seat, and it can be cool. But I don't know. It just wasn't really doing it for me. Now, Rodger Waters, his aura is cool. I do have to say, he plays the bass very nicely, and there's something about him. He's kind of cool the way he walks about. I can't take that away from him. I zoned out for a moment, and I was thinking, why must him and David have fell out? What would their feud have been about? And I think I can make up my own idea on it. Whether it's true or not, I'd like you guys to let me know if I'm close. But I would say that, you know, Rodger Waters is probably quite pushy with his political view, and he probably wanted to get that across in their songs and wanted to do these gigs that forced it. And I reckon David Gilmour may have been like, mate, I just want to do a gig. Like, I don't want to get political. Don't want to have to go that deep. It's not deep. I just want to have fun. And maybe he was it's not even introvert. It's just, dude, I don't need everyone to know my political opinion. It's just boring. You know what I mean? Save that for another day. Like, music's music. I don't need to hear that. That's just my opinion. I just ain't interested in any of that. And I think that's maybe what David Gilmour had to say as well. And Rodger Waters didn't like it. He was probably like, no, I want to hold these huge gigs and I want to force it in people's faces. And I'm thinking that is the underlying issue on why they fell out. You guys let me know in the comment section though. The song was okay. Deadpool, don't be disheartened, I'm sorry, but I've got to be brutally honest, and I hope you can appreciate that. Guys, let me know in the comments below what you want me to react to next. More importantly, if you want to request a song of your choice, follow the link in the description below and let me know. Until next time, peace!
I woke up this morning, poured myself a drink. I picked up my guitar as I looked out to the sea. I didn't think much of it, it's nothing I've never seen. But then I put on the news and I soon realized how lucky I am to be a healthy man. Never prayed that much when I was a kid, but it's never too late. Now the first thing that I do when I wake up is look up to the sky. Thank the Lord that I'm here and I'm grateful for a new sunrise. When I put my shoes on and go to leave the house, I look in the mirror and make sure that I smile. I no longer question why I feel down. I remind myself of good health and I soon turn that frown upside down. Never prayed that much when I was a kid, but it's never too late. sky.